Comment part in PHP. Comments. As we know, the comments where we can give any description regarding the code. So here the example is given. So look at the code where the PHP script is given and the comments will be given in the following formats. So first thing, double slash. So the comment starts with double slash will be single line comment. So comment comes with single line alone comes with this format starts with double slash. Then hash also a single line comment like double slash. Then multiple line comments slash star then ends with star and slash. So this will be multiple line comments and this comment block can span over the multiple lines. So these are the things where we can give comments in PHP. Single line comment, then multiple line comments. Next, variables. Variables. So in PHP, variable starts with dollar sign followed by name of the variable. So this was the syntax. Starts with dollar sign and followed by name of the variable. You can look at the example. So HTML in body of the HTML where we have the PHP script where this variables were used. You can see $txt equal to hello world. So here the variable was declared, that is txt. Then $x and another variable was assigned with value 5. Then $y and another variable assigned with value 10.5. So we can assign a text value to a variable, but we have to put quotes around the value. So unlike other programming languages, PHP has no command for declaring a variable. It is created the moment you first assign a value to it. So directly we can assign a value to a variable immediately when created. So we no need to declare a variable first and then use it. We can declare and we can directly assign the value to the variable. Rules for PHP variables. So variable starts with dollar sign followed by name of the variable and it must start with a letter or underscore and it cannot start with a number. The name contain only alphanumeric characters and underscores like A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive and remember that PHP variable names are case sensitive always. And PHP is a loosely typed language, they are saying. Why they are saying it is loosely typed language? Actually, in the above example, we have noticed that it did not have to tell PHP which data type the variable is. We don't need to specify the data type. Instead, we can directly give the value and it will convert into the specified data type. It will automatically convert the variable to the correct data type depending on its value what we assigned. So in the other languages such as C, C++, Java and all, the programmer must have to declare the name and type of the variable before using it. But here it is not needed to give and the type will be taken automatically by the PHP itself. PHP variable scope, and in PHP variables can be declared anywhere in the script. Scope of the variable is part of the script where the variable can be referenced or used. It has three different scopes like global, global and static. Local, global and static. You can see global and local scope. The variable declared outside a function has a global scope and can only be accessed outside a function. And a variable declared within a function has a local scope and can only be accessed within that function. You can look at the example. In the PHP script, $x is equal to 5, which is given globally outside of the function, so which will be used anywhere, that is accessed anywhere outside the function. And look at the next example where we have given $x is equal to 5 inside the function. So this will be considered to be local scope. So there should be you can look at the difference between these two. So here we declared inside the function, so it is called as local scope. And this will be used only within the function myTest. But in the previous example, look at the left hand side, that global scope $x is equal to 5 outside of the function can be accessed anywhere. So that was the difference between global keyword. So the global keyword is used to access a global variable from within a function, inside the function, within a function. To do this, we can use a global keyword before the variables inside the function. Look at the example where we have the PHP script. We have assigned the variable x is equal to 5 and variable y is equal to 10. And the function myTest, the function was created here, and within the function we have declared the global variable $x comma $y, and this was declared as a global, and $y is equal to $x plus $y. And outside of the function where we called the function myTest and we are printing $y. So what will happen while printing the $y, the value $x 5 plus $y 10 will be taken into account, and $y will be 15. 10 plus 5, 15. So the output will be 15. So this is called as global keyword. Next, globals. So the globals index. So PHP also stores all the global variables in an array called globals index, and this holds the name of the variable. That is, the index holds the name of the variable, that is $globals, then name of the variable inside the parents. Then this array is also accessible from within functions and can be used to update global variables directly. You can see with an example here. There is a PHP script. $x is equal to 5, $y is equal to 10. Two variables x and y was declared and initialized x is 5 and y is 10. Then function, the function myTest. Inside we have the globals, $globals of y is equal to $globals of x plus $globals of y. So what we are doing is we are adding the variable x and y. So the values which is inside x and y will be taken and which will be added, and the sum will be printed outside of the function. So outside of the function we are calling the function myTest and printing $y using the echo statement, and the output will be x 5 plus y 10, that is 15. Then echo and print statements. Echo and print are more or less the same, but they both use to output the data into the screen. So there is a small difference between echo and print. Echo has no written value while print has a written value of 1. So it can be used in expressions. The print will be used in expressions. Echo can take multiple parameters, although such usage is rare, while print can take one argument. And echo is marginally faster than print. So for the echo statement, it can be used with or without parenthesis, echo or echo parenthesis, followed by parenthesis. You can see the example echo hello world, which is given in two different formats. So both can be applicable. You can see this example for the echo statement. Within the PHP script, we have used txt1, txt2, two variables, learn PHP and SRM, and $x equal to 5, y equal to 4. In the echo statement, first h2, then txt1, then h2. h2 is nothing but the heading tag, as we know, and the $txt1 will be printed with another echo statement, study PHP at, and with another echo statement, $x plus $y. This is what the usage of echo statement.